gentlemen, it is a blast from your past because RocketJump is back for the first time in, I think, 7 years. Sorry, let me check. They've released a video, and in the video, they're going to talk about some things they're working on. I heard there's a movie. I heard there's more regular videos on this channel. It's insane. Let's find out what's going on. Yippee!
I think
this channel inspired a generation of animators and visual effects artists and filmmakers in general, and so it's cool that they're back.
In high school, I figured out the one thing I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and that was making movies. That strapping young lad over there is me, diving across the floor with 2 guns.
Damn, John Woo style.
And even in a gunfight, I make sure to take off my shoes indoors. Along the way, making movies has intersected with other pursuits, such as my brief yet fruitful career as a stone-cold, globe-trotting Guitar Hero professional.
Hell yeah!
This is about as serious as it gets.
That's my gold medal from the World Series of Video Games from 2007.
Dude, that's so sick. What a storied life.
So we started working on the Freddie W YouTube channel in early 2010, which was, in retrospect, a clutch time to start a YouTube channel. And by the end of the first year and nearing 1 million subs, we did something called the Freddie W YouTube Road Trip 2010. The plan was to solicit cool locations from our then burgeoning 97% male, 3% female fan base, and then...
That's pretty good for the time, right?
We're pioneers in this sense because we weren't just meeting up with fans, we were using them for content.
Dude, they had it figured out.
We made a video with Ian and Anthony from Smosh. We got our first community guideline strike for this video.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god!
We had to explain to YouTube, we were just a visual effects channel. I'm not stupid enough to stand in front of a guy shooting a rifle at me. That is a real explosive charge, though, inside the watermelon. It's not like we didn't test it first.
3, 2, 1.
See, the other watermelon is fine. On our YouTube channel, we were always pushing ourselves and trying new things because we wanted to learn as much as we could about filmmaking.
God, I know that it's always easy to be like, I was born in the wrong generation, or like things were always better in the past. But what a tremendous amount of work to do a YouTube channel. Even just like taking a step back right now, I am just watching this video and providing very light commentary on it. Whereas they had to like travel and learn how to edit things and do post effects and also have ideas. It's like, holy shit.
I got into YouTube because I wanted to make movies. So in 2012, we made Video Game High School.
God, Video Game High School rules. Omega Law.
I'll say it. That show's pretty good.
It is good.
I don't know if I get to say that. It'd be like editing your own Wikipedia page, but you know.
This time we're watching VGHS, which is my favorite thing in the world. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Brian D happened to beat him.
Oh my God, young Ludwig.
The years have been kind to our show, but few seem to remember that when VGHS first came out, about half of the Freddie W audience thought it was the shittiest, cringiest thing.
I thought you were better than this. You've changed. That's so funny.
None of the cool gaming blogs we were reading would write about it. Kotaku, don't get me started on Kotaku. They hated us there because nobody wanted to talk about Video Game High School. And we're like, this is a YouTube show about video games. What else do you want, Kotaku? A lot of those YouTube subscribers smashed that unsubscribe button and never came back. Most went into the loving arms of Machinima, which later got sold for $100 million and these days looks like they sell pickleball equipment.
Ooh.
Additionally,
damn, what a perfectly succinct roast. Holy shit. It's like an offhand joke.
Subscribers smashed that unsubscribe
Holy
button. Got
shit.
sold for $100 million and these days looks like they sell pickleball.
They do.
All of the cool Hollywood professionals we were working with thought the show sucked. They were like, can we please change the name? High school? Like, we can't sell high school. Brands would tell us, we can't sell high school. Can you change it to something cool, like Video Game Academy? And we're like, no. There is egregious product placement in Video Game High School.
Good.
But even we, upstart internet losers, had our limits. So when AT&T asked us to change the name of the internet on the show to the AT&T Uverse, we politely declined. This ended up being a major tactical blunder. Years later,
being able to look back at it and be like, I guess we shouldn't have been as staunch in our principles is a healthy thing.
we're shopping around the animated spin-off with our partners at Titmouse, and we have been pitching this thing for years at this point. We've gone back to places, and there's just like new leadership there, so like, let's pitch it again. We finally get a bite at Cartoon Network. Like, we have executives who believe in the show. It feels like it's finally gonna get made. Our lawyers are about to get talking to each other. A deal's about to be struck. But then Cartoon Network Studios gets folded into Warner Brothers Animation, which is itself a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Discovery. Warner Brothers Discovery got formed when Discovery merged with Warner Media. Warner Media was spun off by their parent company, you guessed it, AT&T.
No.
And they would get their revenge in the end. We made 3 seasons of Video Game High School. Brandon would move on to create several seminal works in VR gaming. We renamed the channel RocketJump, made more videos with very cool people, got on a couple late night talk shows. We got entertainment lawyers and representation. We start going to pitch meetings around town. We made 2 shows with Hulu, none of which got second seasons, which for all of you industry veterans out there will know that means those shows didn't do very good.
Aw,
we pitched
man.
movies to, in no particular order, every streaming service you've ever heard of, any production company that would take our meeting, YouTube, Snapchat, Xbox.
Yeah, I think now that Off-Brand is long dead, it's like they talk to us and they're like, hey man, you want to help us make some shit? I'm glad that we didn't do it because it would have fucked them even harder by a lot.
Let me tell you about The Witcher. Now, originally they were planning on making it as like kind of a smaller-ish budget feature film. We read the script and we're like, no, guys, do it as a series. Follow the books, start off with the short stories. We laid out what the first season could be. We convinced them on that. We got our materials together. The director flew in from Poland. We pitched it all around town. We went to Amazon. Amazon had another fantasy series in development. Wonder what that could have been. I leveraged every contact and every ounce of credibility I had. We got in front of the head-ups at Netflix. And to be clear, like, we're already in over our heads on this deal. Like, we didn't think we were gonna really get much out of this because, you know, we're kind of Johnny-come-lately to the party. So we pitch it all over the place. We don't hear anything. Months later, we hear they're doing it. And of course, we're nowhere near this project, which is fine. We get it. It hurts. It sucked.
It sucked. Yeah, I think it's not fine. I mean, it's the thing that happens in the world. That doesn't make it fine.
Then our agents were like, whoa, hold on. Weren't you guys a part of this? We're gonna get you a credit. And I was like, okay, yeah. That'd be cool, go for it. Little did I know that I'd greenlit a napalm strike on every bridge that I had. They called the producers, they called Netflix, they called everyone involved in the original project, and they just yelled at everyone. They yelled at everyone so long and so hard that to this day, I'm unsure if Netflix is cool with me anymore. 2 weeks later, I'm at a Asian Americans in Hollywood event, and a guy I don't even know who works at Netflix, I've never seen this guy before, comes up to me and goes like, hey Freddie, hey, nice to meet you. Heard about The Witcher, woof. Like, what? Woof, what?
Oh no.
Well, we should schedule a call with our guys and be like, hey, we need to talk about new representation. So we set the call up, and on the call, first thing they say, hey guys, this isn't working out. They broke up with us before we could even break up with them.
They preempted it.
Man, that's slick. Anyway, that's a short summary of the 5 years we spent killing it in Hollywood. Thankfully, a decade of experience and a wealth of accolades as an early online internet influencer pioneer at the forefront of online digital media entertainment afforded me incredible insight into how to get a feature film production off the ground. Insight which I share with you now. Making a movie the Freddie Wong way. Step 1, gather talented friends. Step 2, create an improvised Dungeons & Dragons comedy podcast with those friends and become one of the top subscribed podcasts on Patreon in the world. Dungeons & Daddies is...
Damn, that is tough. I don't think we can all do that.
For the next 4 years, we're doing our D&D podcast, and Matt and I are squirreling away all of our podcast money to blow it all in one place. Our first feature film, independently financed in 2022 in the middle of the pandemic, which in retrospect was the worst time to independently finance a feature film.
How
With
would you
that
know?
movie, after the festival, we did a small theatrical run, and now the movie is available for digital download and torrent, and I'm working on the Blu-ray as we speak. I have the check disc. I have to go make sure there's no errors on it after we're done here. I'm seeing all the receipts come in, and let me tell you, boy howdy, we're not making our money back on this one, eh?
Any creative doing any project ever. Been there, brother. Rest in peace, unpaid intern. You were a beautiful, bright, shining star.
And that basically catches you up to where we are today. Matt and I are gearing up to make another movie, and this time, it's not an introspective sci-fi road trip comedy featuring stunning performances by Ashley Birch and Jordan Rodriguez. No, this one's gonna be a punchy martial arts action comedy starring me, the greatest Guitar Hero player who's ever lived. Is this the most bald-faced self-insert vanity project ever made? You be the judge. The movie is called Nail House. It's about 2 brothers defending their family dumpling shop, this restaurant that you see before you, from an evil tech giant who wants their land for a corporate campus. Think Stephen Chow, Jackie Chan, with a whole lot of heart. The older brother, played by me. The younger brother, someone you may recognize, Brandon H. Lee. You might know him from Cobra Kai. I know him as a 5th-degree black belt who's medaled extensively in national and international competition.
That's cool. Jesus.
Impressive, right? But I can do that. Piece of cake. By the way, you might have noticed, this isn't a real Chinese restaurant I'm standing in. Now you might be asking yourself, seems like a lot of work. Why build a whole Chinese restaurant set? It's because we found that over the years, you get the best action by planning it out inside the spaces that you're going to be shooting in. It allows you to experiment with ideas, try things out, fling your body around, and most importantly, play around. Last year, we tested the idea of building out our spaces early by building a train car and shooting the first action sequence of the movie. It was a way to test our action design workflow, and it was also a way to get a little bit of the movie done. And yes, doing it this way is slower, it's more expensive, it's not the quote-unquote right way of doing things. But there is no right way of doing things. It took us 15 years to figure that out. You're probably wondering, Freddie, why now? Why not end RocketJump on a high note? Story break animated, procedurally generated romance novels was one of the best videos you guys have ever made. Why come back? The answer is simple. I'm coming back because I've waited long enough. Long enough for some, not all, but some of our original fan base to become high net worth individuals. What's up, guys?
Dude, it's brilliant. Holy shit. Are you a streamer? Twitch?
Freddie Wong here. Perhaps you were tickled pink by Medal of Honor.
Streamer kick and not a weirdo? Very few options there.
Or perhaps you're a fan of Video Game High School and cryptocurrency. Or perhaps you were moved by what the crying PC gamer had to say about hackers in online spaces, then became a financial dominatrix or
podcast mogul,
and are now in charge of a diverse portfolio of perverts and are looking for new, exciting ways to blow their wads of cash, that is. If this sounds like you and you want to help finance a feature film, have a look in the description. There's a link there to a Discord server for discerning individuals such as
Guys, what a terrifying way to try and get investment. Hey man, join the Discord. I mean, it's good like guerrilla marketing for the movie.
As for the rest of you, we're making videos again, so I don't know what you have to do. The unsubscribe and resubscribe. Let YouTube know you mean it. Better yet, use a feature on your browser called bookmarks. You can get a bookmark to any page on the internet by pressing Control or Command D if you're on a Mac. Bookmarks let you store your favorite websites in one convenient, easily accessible place. When it comes time to visit the site again, it's right there waiting for you. While you're bookmarking pages, have a look at the RocketJump Patreon. The RocketJump Patreon is a paywall. What a paywall does is it makes us feel more comfortable putting things up like the entire Nail House script, raw behind-the-scenes footage as we prep to make this movie. You can also watch our first movie there too, We're All Gonna Die. What's cool about bookmarks is that you don't have to remember the long URLs for your favorite websites. Now,
Dude,
I know
now he's
some of you
thinking.
tech-savvy users are asking, what's the point in bookmarks? I'll just search my history every time I need to go back to a website.
Dude, I feel like he's talking to me personally because whenever I try and do the daily games, I don't use bookmarks. I just type in NYT Mini and then let Google provide. Did the second Google goes full mask off crazy and filters me only into sponsored websites, I can't use the internet anymore. Like, not even a little bit. It's impossible.
We're gonna be doing a crowdfund for Nail House at some point here, but Patreon's gonna be the most direct way to support us, this channel, and our work. And
Patreon
in return
rules.
for your support, I pledge to you, my loyal fans, that I will never interrupt a video to do some mid-roll, baked-in, brought to you by ass sponsor ad read.
What?
I do those on my Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Wow, they're back. New videos sometimes. That's an appropriate commitment. Whenever I want. Wowee. Chad, are you pumped? I know that this like opens the door to like more video game high school, which could happen, which is very exciting for me. I don't know if I'm like a martial arts movie Andy, but I'm excited to see passionate people make something they love. So I'm very excited about that. So make sure you use the bookmark to RocketJump, subscribe, maybe click the bell. Hey, I'll be part of the solution, baby. Not subbed. Sorry, this is on my podcast channel that I just recently started. So let's not be too cringe about it.